All right, everyone. Welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Monday, February 12th, 2018. All right, so today we have the moon in Sagittarius, still from yesterday, Sunday. So great day for expanding our horizons a bit. Could be through philosophy, higher learning, or maybe quite literally as well, maybe through getting some adventure in our life and expanding our horizons that way. But no major aspects today with the astrology, but we are approaching a solar eclipse on Thursday. A very powerful one involving the South Node. So where we're at right now with this is that we're at the ending phase of this current lunar month, the balsamic phase. So as we approach Thursday, this dying down energy, good to get in touch with our inner self and start to listen and maybe even clear some things from the last lunar month that we want to clear before the new cycle. So I think that's going to be the major theme of the day. We also do have the moon over Pluto, so maybe some transformations on a minor note taking place. All right, so let's look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Monday. We've got the moon in Sagittarius, the constellation of freedom, essentially spiritual freedom, you could say, that aspect of ourself that is open-minded, willing to expand our belief systems and see things in a much more top-down perspective, a spiritual perspective, if you will. But also great for physical expansion as well, getting outside, that free range with Sagittarius, that expansion there also, and probably just feeling a bit of spirit for life. There could be a bit of a theme today revolving around matters pertaining to philosophy, philosophical discussions, again, spirituality, or these types of things with the moon here. But in the larger context, we do have this ending phase of the current lunar month. We are now entering the balsamic phase as the moon approaches the sun for the solar eclipse coming up on Thursday. So dying down energy, again, it's always good during this phase to do spiritual things, such as getting our alone time, maybe some rest, meditation. If you're still active throughout the week, it's good to bring that presence into the everyday sphere of things. And a great analogy of this is it's a lot like entering the winter time. And so along with getting rest and getting in touch with our intuition, it's also really good for clearing, right? Clearing out the garden, so to speak, so that there's space for the new beginnings around the corner. So there could be themes with that. And of course, we do have the Sun and Mercury still in Capricorn. Sun will be finishing up Capricorn over the next couple days, but still this emphasis of integrating this self-discipline, patience, persistence, all of this long-term energy that we have been developing for about the past month. Now, what's going to be taking place right before the solar eclipse over these next 2 to 3 days, the sun is going to start to shift into Aquarius and Mercury as well. So this is getting into the more free-spirited side of ourselves that has to do with contribution, of being who we truly are. Right, and if Sagittarius is the freedom of mind and perspective, Aquarius is the freedom of individuality. So there could be a shift of focus with that later in the week. We may start to feel that with the sun getting close, but Venus is here. So today and for about the next few weeks, next month, really good for enjoying a bit of this eccentricity, expressing this eccentricity of ourselves, our uniqueness, our individuality, and through that, where we can contribute to things larger than ourselves. So that's the backdrop. In terms of the aspects, as you can see, no major aspects taking place today. We do have some lunar aspects, an important one. The moon is going to be going over Pluto. So this is activating the Pluto in Sagittarius that's been here since about 2007. And it's been about this transformation of our belief systems, our perspective. So there could be an empowering energy about today with that. Maybe, changing our beliefs through becoming more aware of them and facing any fears that we may have, that through facing the fears, we then have a new perspective and we're much more, right? We've sort of transformed. We're much more open to possibilities and potentials. So anything you can do to empower yourself today face any fears or take some action in the face of any inhibitions or maybe even challenges, could be nice with this. And like I said, through that, it's changing our perspective on things and what is possible, which is Sagittarius. All right, so along with that, some minor things. The moon is going to be sextile Neptune for first half of the day, sextiling up to Jupiter the second half. So a little bit of easygoingness perhaps, and a little bit of, again, that same kind of thing with Sagittarius, that open-mindedness. All right, so that's the day in a nutshell. Most importantly, balsamic phase, approaching the solar eclipse on Thursday, ending phase, clearing phase. Right now, integrating some of this open horizon, open perspective, seeing the power of manifestation of our belief systems, and the importance of accessing that fire and spirit for life when we are open to new perspectives and things. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the daily forecast.